Praise be Jesus Christ. My friends, we are meeting on Holy Tuesday. And of course, in the gospel today, we see the last few days, the last few suppers of Jesus. He's spending time with his friends, with his closest disciples. And of course, one of them, Judas, is about to betray him. And it's interesting just to see the dialogue between Jesus, God, and one of his best friends, knowing that Jesus knows that Judas is the traitor. And I think it's important for us to also realize and accept the fact that this is a dialogue that is going to be a part of our life. Whether it's going to be in prayer, or it's going to be in confession, or it's going to be, at the moment of our death, when we will be, just like Judas, reduced to the truth of our relationship with Jesus. We have betrayed him. We did betray him. We may be betraying him now, or we will betray him. And we may wonder why. We wanted to be good Catholics. We wanted to maybe give our life to Jesus, just like Judas. Judas sacrificed a lot for Jesus. He risked his life. He spent the last 3 years with Jesus. He ate with him. He dined with him. He watched him do miracles. And yet, for some reason, at some point, he became disappointed with Jesus, bored with him. He couldn't stand him. And he was tired of what was going on around Jesus, and tired of the fact that Jesus is not becoming, who he thought he was going to become, a king, was going to give him a kingdom. Um, and sometimes that's how it is with us. We go on a retreat, or we go on a conference, or we go to church and we hear a great homily or sermon. We go on a pilgrimage and we come back all fired up. We are going to be now 100% for Jesus. We're going to give him every aspect of our hearts, of our lives. Everything is going to be about Jesus. We buy all these posters, frame pictures, kneelers, everything. Because now we belong to Jesus. And then after a while, this Jesus thing and our prayer and everything tastes like sand. And we are tired. We want to go back to our old selves. We want to party. We want to go. Why is that? Well, because of our broken nature, our sinfulness, and also because of our lack of commitment. Somewhere along the way, we lost focus. We lost discipline. We lost the fire for what truly means to be a disciple of Jesus, meaning to stay focused. And it can happen to all of us. It's no one is immune. Um, I think that's what's so tragic about this particular example is that what was said to be against Jesus really turned against Judas. He wanted Jesus to go away. He sold him, and yet he's the one losing life and in a horrible way, and betraying Jesus and hanging himself. And Jesus is actually accomplishing what he's supposed to accomplish through this betrayal. And one example that I wanted to give, maybe for younger people, maybe not that young, I hope, but it's movie Jason Bourne, and the third part of the series. When Jason Bourne goes to Waterloo Station in London, and he's supposed to talk to a reporter, and someone is trying to kill them. And so Jason takes the reporter to the back of the store and tells him, "Stay here and you will be safe. Just trust me and I will lead you out." And the reporter gets so nervous and stops trusting Jason, even though Jason is trained to do this, and runs out of the store and gets shot immediately. And I think that's what happened to Judas. He's so impatient with Jesus, so tired of him, that he decides not to trust him anymore, runs out. He's possessed by a demon at this point, and he gets not shot, but he eventually hangs himself, you know. It's so important for us not to lose trust in Jesus, not to lose sight of it. You see, Jesus is not angry with Judas. Jesus submits himself to whatever's happening. That's why he knows that even this betrayal, whatever Judas is going to do, is the will of God. God, his Father, allows it. And so that's why Jesus is not frustrated with him. That's how we should be. When there are things that we cannot control, we let them be. And that's how we don't become frustrated with people, because we don't think, oh, they're taking away something from us. No, you cannot control it. There are things happening, and we are to stay close to Jesus, because he says, I bring my salvation today through Isaiah to the ends of the world. I will protect you. I will save you. Just stay with me. You know, if not our life, then our soul, and secures eternal life. And so I pray for you. Um, Please subscribe to the channel if you want to continue meeting and just walking this journey of the Holy Week and beyond. You are in my prayers. Please pray for me. God bless you. Stay safe and healthy.